Yo, what's up? Ricky Sanders here. If you live for fast cars, greasy hands, and solving problems under the hood, welcome to your new favourite spot. I'm all about real fixes, no BS, and showing you how to keep your ride running like a champ. So go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's make some noise in the garage. Enough talk, let's get wrenching.
BMW with M52 engine. Cylinder diameter, piston stroke, millimeter torque, Nm RPM maximum speed, RPM engine weight, kilogram. The M52 engine is the successor of the M50. But without having any advantages over it, it has certain disadvantages. The cylinder block is an aluminum alloy with nickel coating, therefore, the problem is the wear of piston rings. Because of this, oil consumption increases, there is a probability of piston and valve burnout. The only solution is to liner the block with thin-walled liners and replace the piston rings with those used in cast iron units. Complaints about the thermostat, which is made of thin plastic, are quite common. Consequently, it is more susceptible to destruction, due to which antifreeze leaks. Maintenance M52 modifications enjoy an excellent reputation, but do not tolerate careless maintenance. The conditions for its maintenance are as follows: oil change, every 10 to 12,000 kilometers. Oil should be used only recommended by the manufacturer. Timing chain, its resource on average is 250 to 300,000 kilometers, after which it stretches and needs to be replaced. Nozzles and plugs, every 50 to 80,000 kilometers. Repair of the Vanos system is made after 200 to 300,000 kilometers. Engine repair. BMW M52 engine. Replacement of the fan and viscomuff. Viscomuff needs to be replaced if the fan hub is seized, as well as with increased axial or diametral clearance or with increased oil consumption. Removing the fan shroud by removing the spacer clip pins at the top of the fan shroud, unscrewing the fan mounting nut to the water pump hub. Removing the fan directly. The viscomuff is removed by loosening the four mounting bolts. Installing the clutch and tightening the mounting bolts with a torque of 9 Nm. Installing the fan on the pump hub and tightening the nut with a torque of 25 Nm. Installing the fan cover, with both lower protrusions. To enter the grooves of the radiator, installing the spacer clips and securing them with pins. Disconnecting the mass wire from the battery, draining the coolant, removing the fan, loosening the pulley mounting bolts, removing the V-belt. Loosening the 4 pulley bolts and removing the pulley from the pump hub, disconnecting the water pump hoses, loosening the fixing bolts and removing the pump. Flushing the cooling system repeatedly. On the BMW M52 motors required flushing cooling, because the system clogged. Let's consider the main provisions of the operation: removing the bumper, opening the cap on the tank and unscrewing the radiator. Plug closing the cap on the tank, compressor blowing into the hole under the screw to remove air, unscrewing the plug, draining the coolant from the block, draining the coolant, filling the system with water, adding to it 7-minute flushing high gear, starting the engine and waiting 7 minutes, engine cooling and draining the liquid, closing all the plugs, pouring 5-6 L of water, opening one plug and running water compressor 8 until clean water starts to come out, filling the system with distilled water, starting the engine and warming it up to operating temperature. Engine cool down and drain, slowly fill the system with new antifreeze and pump by increasing the speed, screw on a new tank cap, warm up to operating temperature. Changing oil and oil filter. The most frequent maintenance operation is changing the lubricant and filter. How the replacement of engine oil and oil elements is carried out: heating the oil, unscrewing the oil drain plug, unscrewing the drain bolt, draining the oil, unscrewing the oil filter, replacing the filter element and sealing rubbers, pouring oil through a special neck parallel, checking its level on the dipstick. Replacing the valve cover gasket. During operation, drips may occur from under the valve cover. This effect can be observed when the element is broken or stretched. Valve cover gasket replacement process: removing both plastic guards, disconnecting the crankcase ventilation pipe from the valve cover, disconnecting the coil wires and removing the ignition coils, unscrewing the cap nuts, removing the valve cover, removing the old gasket, cleaning the surface of the cover of sealant, lubrication of new gasket with sealant, and assembling everything in reverse order. M52B25 tuning. The simplest and most common way to increase power is to purchase and install a cold intake manifold from M50 and chip tuning. Having done all this, we get an average of 210 to 220 horsepower. Conclusion: engine M52, which replaced the M50, was very successful in the U.S. and Thailand, retained all the advantages and disadvantages of the M50, but also had a number of its negative qualities. M52 engine, M52 engine, M52 engine. In conclusion, the BMW M52 engine stands out as a remarkable power unit, known for its balance of performance and reliability. With its 6-cylinder design and advanced engineering, it offers impressive technical characteristics that have made it a favorite among enthusiasts. Regular maintenance is crucial to ensure its longevity, including timely oil changes and inspections of key components. Understanding the principles of repair and part replacement can empower owners to keep their M52 engines running smoothly. By following these guidelines, you can enjoy the driving experience that this iconic engine provides for many years to come. Thank you for watching, and we hope this overview has been helpful in your journey with the BMW M52 engine.